of Satan's distractions through his media. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Chakadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. I just wanted to do a quick response to a video right here. I found out about this video through the brother Amawan Gabar from the New York camp. Okay. And in this video, there's a bunch of people who claim to have seen a UFO crash into the ground, and after crashing, they claim to have seen 8-foot, 10-foot, creatures with large, shiny eyes and a big mouth staring at them. Okay, so, first off, I just wanted to say, okay, ain't no chariot of the Heavenly Father gonna crash to the earth, okay? And the reason why I say that is because the chariots of the Lord are the angels that travel around him, and what the Bible calls chariots, what the world ignorantly calls UFOs, they are spiritual vehicles. Okay, now, with that being said, right? With that being said, we know that the U.S. government, they have something called Project Bluebeam. And Project Bluebeam is a program which, Esau is using to, project high definition, three-dimensional objects. Okay, high definition, three-dimensional objects. Using a intense light and hologram. So, I believe this blue light, which they claim they saw flying through the air, this bright blue beam could have actually been a result of Project Bluebeam being used. And furthermore, what leads me to further suspicion about this video is that as soon as they go to the backyard, right, the video is cut. Which leads me to believe that there was no physical object that actually crashed into the backyard from the sky. Furthermore, if something did crash into the ground from the sky, where the fuck is the crater at? There should be a crater in the ground somewhere. Okay? There should be a crater where this thing landed. Okay? There should be a crater. And then on top of that, everybody got phones nowadays, right? Everybody be recording everything that happens in society. But you mean telling me you couldn't record some mysterious 8-10-foot beings with large eyes staring at you? You couldn't record that? So I believe this is fake, and the people who call the police claiming that they have seen an object, that they have seen so-called aliens coming out of this thing, I believe they're just crisis actors pretending like they've seen aliens. Let me go ahead and play this video.
It is the police call everybody will be talking about. Thanks for joining us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Janice Valdez.
I'm Brian Loftus. A family says something crashed into their backyard, prompting them to call 911, saying they saw creatures walking around.
Our 8 News Now investigators digging into this for weeks now, and tonight our David Charles with the video you will only see on 8 News Now. David?
Right, Denise, sources telling 8 News Now investigators that several agencies believe something landed or crashed. Whether it was not humans or not,
And if it landed or crashed, where's the crater? Okay, there should be a hole in the ground somewhere. There should be a crater or something.
And it certainly scared the people living on this property. Now, before we show you that video, listen to their call for help.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one beside it, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. And I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually weird. We're terrified of it.
So there's 2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct.
And if you listen to the caller's voice, he sounds rather calm about the whole situation. You know, these are things you got to watch out for. You know, that their tone of voice, you know, the time of the call, things of that nature, man. He don't sound serious at all. You know, he sound like he's reading from a script or something.
And they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like humans to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes. Like I can't explain it. That big mouth. They're tiny
A big mouth. Come on, man.
eyes, and they're not humans. They're 100% they're not humans.
Okay.
Well, the 8 News Now investigators obtaining video as officers then responded to the call you just heard. You'll see the officers also saw something in the sky that night, but the big question is, what was it, and is it all connected? It's almost midnight on May 1st when a Las Vegas Metro Police officer's body cam catches this, something flashing low in the sky.
911 emergency.
Minutes later,
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one beside it.
Yeah, now you see that little green orb you seen right there?
cam catches this,
You see that little blue orb right there? Greenish blue orb? That could just be Esau using Project Bluebeam to project something moving through the sky. You see that? It could have just been Project Bluebeam. So anyways, man, you know, watch out for these devils, because normally when they're using something like this, especially in the mainstream media to get people's attention, they're planning something huge behind the scenes. And I'm not sure what it is, but these devils are planning something big. Okay, this seems to be the main distraction. But oh my goodness, hold on, let me scroll up real quick. Let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Okay, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, right? For we are not ignorant of his devices. Now, when you look up this word devices, it goes back to the Greek word naima, which means an evil scheme or an evil purpose. And as you can see, there is an evil scheme or an evil purpose, you know, behind this whole agenda. You know, now I believe the people, the 911 callers on the phone are crisis actors. You know, there's too much suspicions in that video that leads me to believe that shit is fake. Okay, I mean, it's a light thing for Esau to use Project Bluebeam, you know, to sling an orb through the air, you see. And then on top of that, the police somehow was there when this thing was traveling through the sky. He just so happened to be there, right? The timing seems a bit too coincidental. You know, you gotta watch Esau, man, because he's gonna try to come at all angles, you know, to try to, you know, deceive the masses of the people. And we know that the masses of the people are going to be deceived, but the elect are not going to be deceived. You see? Now, is it far-fetched for Esau to have, you know, tall, slinky, gray, buggy eye, bald headed aliens. Yeah, I mean, it's not far fetched. I mean, the scriptures speak about the scriptures speak about newly created beasts. Okay, you know, where over the years, okay, the government has had these secret underground experimental labs where they have been, you know, experimenting on people, on children, on animals, with insects, with plants. And they show you that in games like Resident Evil. Okay, Resident Evil 5 for the PS3 really gave it away. Okay, Resident Evil 5 with Chris Redfield and Shiva really gave it away. Like how they're creating these various different genes and chemicals from these different variety of plants and using them on animals and people, and you know, seeing what kind of end results they get. Yeah, it's not far-fetched for them to have newly created beasts. All you have to do is watch that movie Cabin in the Woods. Okay, this shit is real, man. Okay, creatures like the liquor. Okay, the liquor from Resident Evil. It's not far-fetched for them to have something like the liquor from Resident Evil. You know? But you know, when it comes to things like this, you gotta watch out for things like this, man. You know, because you never know when Esau may use Project Bluebeam to project, you know, three-dimensional objects. You know, making it look real. Okay. Okay. Let's get Sirach. Okay. Chapter 5, verse 15. Okay. It says, "Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small." So there you go, man. You know, like Yahushua said in Matthew the 26th chapter. Matthew the 26th chapter, he said, "Watch as well as pray." And why is that? 1 Peter, you know. Let's go to 1 Peter. I think it's 1 Peter 5 and 18. Okay. 1 Peter. No. Vigilant. Okay. You know what? Let me do this. Okay. It's probably 1 Peter the 3rd chapter. Okay, Bible. Be sober. Be vigilant. For your adversary, the KJV. There we go. 1 Peter 5 and 8. Okay, so 1 Peter 5 and 8. Okay, it says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour." Okay. And this is a part of how they are as a roaring lion, you know, using their technology. But beware though, man, when they start doing things like this, it means that they're planning something even bigger behind the scenes. So watch as well as pray. With that, I'm going to say, Shalom. It's on to the next one.